The motivation behind any action can almost always be reduced to a desire for attention. This is not new and not confined to just our generation. However, the means in which we attempt to gain attention is. The advancement of social media has enabled our generation to post anything we want to a worldwide audience, opening the opportunity to garner an extraordinary amount of attention through a single post. For this generation, Marxism is our generation's need to make an impact or difference on the world. In other words, more specifically the words of Disney Channel after Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, to make our mark on the world. Generation Z typically tries to achieve this through social media. We Instagram, Snapchat, tweet, vlog, TikTok, and more. The core of Marxism can be simplified into this. We get carried away with the notion that we must make a difference, and, as a response, this difference takes the form of attention, and due to our technological upbringing, we find social media as the easiest way to gain this attention. This obligation to become influential is the result of elements of Generation Z's upbringing and the advancing state of technology. One explaining factor is that we were raised to strive to make a difference in the world, similar to many of the preceding generations. However, when this is coupled with the many new and advancing social media platforms, our generation utilizes tools unavailable to previous generations to facilitate the process of becoming well-known. And in our endeavor to make a difference in the world, we often intertwine impacting the world with leaving a mark upon it, even when that mark is trivial. Why Generation Z feels the need to impact the world and the pioneering social media has greatly affected this cohort. Historically, in order to become well-known, a person would have to be remarkably talented in a certain skill. Commonly, the most famous people were those with a talent in an entertaining skill, such as acting, singing, dancing, or more. Generation Z, however, has grown up in an age where a single joke or outrageous act can gain extreme popularity just by taking a video and posting it, and we get the impression that they are important to the world. Take, for example, that weird Fred kid that spoke in a high voice and acted crazy, then got his own movie. Growing up with and watching these viral videos have enormously affected the behavior and actions of this generation, especially on the way in which we evaluate our success. Generation Z has upkept the ongoing goal of impacting the world, yet we can count our success in the number of likes, followers, retweets, or subscribers that we have gained. This has made us all a version of J. Alfred Prufrock, where if we are not incredibly successful, we feel we are failures. If a post does not get enough likes, we delete it, and soon, much of our lives are dedicated to achieving success on social media. Marxism could influence the way in which our generation will raise children in two ways. If we are ignorant, we will think of ourselves as failures, seeing as little to no people will be able to reach the level of attention needed in order to reach this version of success, and we will try to teach our children to do even more in order to change the world. But more hopefully, if Generation Z is mindful when it comes to reflecting on the problems with our own lives and upbringings, our children will be the first of many generations to be able to accept that an average life is not a failure and that a happy life is the ultimate goal. While many may argue that they are aware of this, a generation has yet to appear to truly have this mindset, and these people virtually always say to themselves that an average life is okay, but they themselves will not be average. Marxism represents the need to feel special that is present in all generations, combined with the use of social media that is unique to Generation Z, as we are the first generation to grow up with this. As we live and strive to make a difference in the world, we settle for achieving a feeling of leaving our mark on the world through gaining attention on social media.